anyone hear me? I need some help over here!
I'll read you loud and clear. One problem, though. We got a big witch infestation coming. Lots of witches. It can't really be helped either. Kinda can't dock the boat until, well, you have to do me a huge favor. You're gonna have to catch them. 100 of them. In cages. We're gonna go to rural Kentucky and just kinda place them around. And don't worry, I'm sure that they're not threatening at all, and that you're not gonna experience any harm that comes to you from doing this task. And, you know, the promise of escape is there. All you gotta do is put your bodies on the line for me and my boat, or I'll just keep sailing. You'll have to wait an indefinite amount of time for another boat to come by and pick you guys up, if you can even last that long. Alright, there better be 100 cages of witches waiting for me at the end of that dock. See you then.
Ah, shit. Here we go again.
Even being in a war doesn't prepare you for this.
Things like this never end well.
I don't know if I'm gonna make it.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Project Zomboid, the Chaos Run. Today we've added 2 more mods voted in by you guys. Of course, we have our Moodles saying we're hopeless, uncomfortable, and at a breaking point, but that's not how I'm feeling today. I'm feeling pretty good. Now, the whole purpose of this video is the goal in this video is I have this notebook where I wrote a bunch of stuff, and I have all these things. And I'm gonna have to be careful about what I'm saying when I'm saying it, because I just remembered that zombies can hear me. I need a better vehicle than the one I have. The pickup truck's nice, but I need to get myself a box truck for my expedition out of here, or if I'm lucky, I might be able to find a trailer. But there's no guarantee for any of that. I have this map, and we are going to ignore the annotated map locations. We're gonna actually go in a direction. I know the school's here. The school's cursed right now. We're not gonna go there to explore it yet. I think it might be a death trap, but I might want to go that way and find a loose battering ram vehicle for a minute. And I kind of want to go this way or start going this way, but this place is a lot bigger than what I have explored. And of course, we have all these construction supplies for this house. But if any of you guys have read the Max Brooks Zombie Survival Guide, you know that there is no place that's safe, only safer. So our goal is to go into the woods and become a hermit. At least that's my end game goal. And we can't currently fit the supplies that we have into the truck. We have too much stuff. But first, I'm going to reorganize my inventory a little bit, even though I just spent so much time doing that already.
This series has become too tame. I need to maintain the status that this is the Chaos Run. Things need to be more chaotic.
No lumber.
In order to do that, I shall now give you 5 straight minutes of me activating all of the mods from this run and all of the mods from last run.
Riding around sliding on lumber.
Here's the mod list for this bit. YouTube's description section has a character limit, and I don't have enough space for all these characters, and it takes 2 whole days just for Steam to publicly approve a collection to exist, and I don't really have that time, because this is literally less than 24 hours before upload. Okay, we already got 10 errors. I just spawned in. We've got 5 minutes on the clock. I'm playing as Toasty, but this time he's wearing a belt, and it's clipping through his sweatshirt. That looks really weird. We gotta find ourselves a weapon. We can't really hang out a lot. I see a rolling pin. You gotta be quick. Gotta be quick, because there's a tornado coming. I've set the tornado time to be exactly 100% of the time. There's also... I don't know what the zombies look like. I have 2 different zombie skin, 3 different... Actually, 10. Is that a fucking bear? I hear Germa. Okay, we gotta go find ourselves a car that works so we can get the fuck out of town. What just happened? This wasn't planned. Hello? Did my character just have a meltdown? Hold up. We can... Oh, we're back. Click continue. Maybe this will fix it. To be fair, there's like 20 different jump scare mods enabled right now. Alright, we're in the streets. Something didn't load right. We got anthropomorphic zombies. We got Animal Crossing zombies. We got Meatmen zombies. We got Germa. We got tornadoes.
You fool! You fool!
Okay, hold up, guys. Whoa. I see the Animal Crossing people over here. As you can see right there, there's some Animal Crossing characters. Do you recognize this frog? I crashed the game again. Oh god. Are we gonna spawn back in dying? Alright, let's try that again. Could you imagine I got to a point where the mods were breaking the game like this and this is how I had to continue? This doesn't look right. Alright, well, I guess we'll hit the road. I don't know what Zomboid mod this is, but seems a bit more take your time sometimes. I think we should go to the house on the road. Alright, so it looks like we have no weapons. That's fine. We can punch everything, and that should be good enough. Alright, let's go find ourselves some supplies in the random house. Hey, usually the zomboids are always on me, and more animal-like, but you know. Just narrow hallway. Oh, there's a weapon we can use. How do you shoot? I've got the gun. That's right, get kung fu on. It's my favorite trait to take. Oh, we got weapons for days over here. I'll take this ice pick. And this knife. Some food, more food. Excuse me, guys. This place is dangerous. More bullets. Another gun. Is there a button I need to push? How do I do this? Hold on, we're gonna figure this out right now. Right, I got the gun. I've got 2 different types of bullets. I don't understand. I guess we're ice picking it for now. We'll figure this out. I used to know how to reload in Zomboid. I just don't know how to reload right now. That's a big horde. That's a big horde. You know, I kind of did this to myself, really. I could have backed up and then just let them come through. Wait a second. This isn't Zomboid.
What you watching there? You watching something good? You want to show me what you're watching, huh? Show me your screen.
Okay, it is now 5:30 a.m. and I am making my way that way towards the school. Now, I remember there being a bunch of vehicles there. I don't think I was able to drive any of them, or at least I wasn't able to get enough time to try to get them started. The reason why I'm relying on vehicles is not because I think it's a good idea. It's more or less just this idea that think I'd prefer to have... Okay, there's an extra gas can here. That's a good find. I'm going to put this in my duffel bag. That way we got both. I'm going to check the stats of this car. I do hear a zombie banging on something somewhere. We're going to have to be careful of our new threat that has just been added in. But I think we'll be okay. No gas. Well, I think all of our gas is in the truck. Let's check this car. Another no gas. I should just know this by now. So I guess we'll walk and sneak and hope for the best. There's a lot of cars out here that are in beautiful condition, by the way. Batteries aren't going to last that long. Those aren't on a timer because the developers at Project Zomboid actually accounted for the existence of alternators and how they work, which is a nice little detail to add. But also, hot damn, cars are not permanent. Oh shit, this one's got a lot of good stuff in it. Can I get inside it is the question. No. I don't want to break the window. I just think it's a bad idea. We might be able to get away with it if we do it to this window specifically. It's gonna make a noise. Not ideal, but you know. Swapping seats. Alright. Unlock the trunk. There might be good stuff in there. Check the seats right now. We got plastic bags. You know what's interesting? We have all these plastic bags in cars as if, like, people are reusing bags, but that wasn't the case back then. That was not a common practice until recently, because before bags were just disposable, and they were free, depending on where you live. Alright, we got a functioning car. It's going to be our battering ram, but also our scout vehicle, so we can at least be within the comfort of our car. Suck to lose this thing. But there's this box truck, right? I'm going to check its... Why are we tired already, dude? I just fucking got out here. Our character just slept, too. Take the pills. I don't see any of the zombies that were inside the school. The school actually might be safe to go into. But I want to check this first. Oh, fuck. Yes. Everything about this is telling me this is a good thing to steal. But let's try to get in it. Yeah, I figured that was the case. See a crawler over there. He must have heard me. There's actually a couple coming. Prior victims. Also locked. I'm gonna take care of these zombies real quick, make sure our corners are clear. Last thing I need is to get bit in the fucking ankles. Oh, look, another one. I see a few box trucks, actually. Might be good for us. Also, I'm seeing some backpacks. Pack Sport backpack. 65. Our bag does the same. Actually, its capacity is different. It's the weight reduction that's the same. I'm going to take it anyway. We're going to need the weight reduction anyways, and it does look like we've made some friends out here from talking. This guy's got a whole knife in his back. Small backpack. It does have stuff in it. I can empty that out. Actually, I might as well just, What the fuck? Guys, that's not me, so I'm not gonna panic, because everything up to my knowledge is dead and gone. I do have this big open field I can look at, but damn, I did not expect this. I found a key ring on the ground by chance, and it does have a key. Alright, it is a van key, so depending on which van it is... See a zombie to my left, by the way. I'm gonna have to be careful of these meat people. Another pack sport bag. Looks like it's empty, so I'm gonna put it in my duffel bag. Hey. Okay, I have the key to this one. Let's check its stats real quick, and then we'll start moving. This one has an empty gas tank, but the overall condition is still really good. If I could move both vans... That might be a bit greedy. I have an empty gas can and a hose, though. Let's check these cars, and then we can fill this guy up. But worst case scenario, we can go to that other van that does have gas and steal the gas from that. Even though I know I can hotwire that one. Okay. We probably just got enough gas to take this vehicle home. This is so much better. If we look at it right now, you can see 160 on the back of this one. Sounds like someone's in the car trying to get out. That's a weird noise. Okay, I see another zombie with a bag, but I want to know, can I attach... Oh. The answer is yes, I can. Let's kill this guy real quick. Oh, it appears I've made a couple friends out here. Oh, there's migrating happening. That's what's happening. Okay, this is more than I actually want to handle, so we're just gonna get in the truck and drive away. Or we're not gonna do that because fucking the little green square that lets us enter vehicles has gone away. So we're gonna kite instead. Fucking A, man. We're officially getting all the stats that say combat is nearly impossible, so we're gonna get inside the truck now. You see the square not fucking spawning in? There we go. Alright, yeah, no, this vehicle must be very loud for them to be attracted to that. See a Jeep down there. This is actually a fantastic find, and I did not plan on all these cars to be the same color. Let's detach this guy, and then work on our moodles. I didn't plan on this run to be so successful. I'm gonna do a quick scan of my surrounding area. It does appear that things are relatively clear here, but zombies are gonna migrate this way because of the truck noises itself. I have not searched that garage over there. Alright, I've dropped a bunch of backpacks down. We're gonna have to fill all of those in a minute. I'm going to... The Zippy Market key, I have the key to the gas station, that little convenience store. That's really nice to have. Anywho, I'm gonna take some time to remove some moodles. We might have to sleep. I kind of don't want to. But in the meantime, as I'm fighting sleep deprivation, I'm going to be moving a bunch of this stuff into the bags that I have. Oh, 9 bags. Okay guys, I've essentially packed up most of the house, and as you could tell from my character's heavy breathing, we are exerted and tired and hungry. So I'm gonna have to deal with all of that right now, so that way we don't I don't know, pass out from exhaustion and get eaten when we're not looking. But as I'm dealing with that, I'm gonna read some books, or at least all these random diagrams and schematics that are everywhere, because there's so many of them. Alright, time for a reading montage. All endings are also beginnings. We just don't know it at the time. At the center of your being, you have the answer. You know who you are, and you know what you want. We can never know what to want, because living only one life, we can neither compare it with our previous lives nor perfect it in our lives to come. At that time, I often thought that if I had to have to live... Fuck. She's got oceans tucked away in her hair. Poems swim under her skin. War is peace. Freedom is slavery. Ignorance is strength. Those who don't build must burn. It's as old as history and juvenile as delinquents. Bananas are the exhibitionists of the fruit world. To peel a potato with a knife, use a small, sharp paring knife. Hold the potato in one hand and the knife in the other. Rest your thumb on the potato for control, and shave thin strips of skin away from you while rotating the potato. Larry, quite contrary. I am a cage in search of a bird. It does not matter how slowly you go as long as you do not stop. Sometimes the questions are complicated and the answers are simple. Alright, we just read all of that. Wonderful, I no longer need them. Now we're just hungry, sad, uncomfortable, and at a breaking point. Thankfully, we still have food in the fridge, so let's just eat a bunch of those. Alright, we've gotten everything pretty much back to normal for the most part, except for our comfort, which I'm willing to kind of just deal with, because the limb armor might actually save us from death. Who knows? But in the meantime, it's 8 p.m., this day's pretty much done. I know it's kind of a short one for you guys on this, but hey, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do, and tomorrow we'll go back out and scavenge some more, because I now need to fill up this new truck with some supplies. And if I were to go through the list real quick, we did move all of our short blunt ammo and guns. We did move as many food items as we could. We do have functioning vehicles. We do have crafting supplies, saws, hammers, nails, garbage bags, and empty buckets. I think we just need to add the empty buckets to the truck. We need a gardening fork. We need a generator magazine and a wood oven. I know there's a wood oven in one of these basements. But for now, let us sleep.
Random horror B-roll footage. Nightmare, 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 nightmare. Ooh, scary visions. Ooh, specters and scary things. Ooh, we're having a nightmare right now. That's what's happening. Are you scared yet?
And as usual, we have a nice little panic attack. I wonder when our character will get used to that. I waited till it was 5 a.m. so I had a little bit of vision. But I have no idea what's going to happen next. It's too dark to read. Nice. Okay. We've got a couple locations. I remember there was a basement, and it had one of the wood-burning stoves. So I'm going to try to find that said basement to move said stove. Yes, there it is. Like I said, we ended up getting a lucky spawn, so now we just need to pick it up. It has items in container and it's too heavy. Hold up, what? Get out of here. There we go. Too heavy for inventory? Oh, I think it weighs a ton. Hold on. Okay, we now have 50 pounds on us. We're gonna have to walk all the way back to base. Our character's probably gonna be exhausted and exerted the second we get back, which is gonna suck. Nice. We did it. All right, sweet. We technically did everything we set out to do. We still gotta find a generator magazine and more gasoline. Oh, man. I know that we have the convenience store keys, so I think we should head back that way. There's a lot going on that way. And I see another box truck. It doesn't appear the zombies are really motivated to come to me right here. Yup. There's a car key on the ground. I'm gonna take it. Now this place is gonna have a lot of interesting things. We may get attacked. Right now, my goal and focus is any survival gear that can be useful. A lot of the stuff is useful. This is gonna be a great place for getting things like food. But if I can find stuff that is seeds or cigarettes, just anything that's like could be useful to my perks, painkillers, lots of drinks, many drinks. I'm not seeing anything as far as what I need. And we got a map of Rosewood, which we'll look at in a second, because it might be helpful for us, but I want to remind everybody we are not in Rosewood at all, so it might not be useful in the slightest. Should probably eat that burger. You never know when we're ever going to get a burger ever again in this world. Something's gotten in here. And it's dealt with. Okay, so far so good. We are finding cigarettes. Sparklers, more cigarettes for our stash. I think that's all of it. I am seeing some lottery tickets here. Maybe we can gamble in the apocalypse. Loser, lame. Another loser, and the final scratch ticket. Let's see what we got with that one. 3 losers in a row. This is why we don't gamble. Now we got the back room. Another matchbook. Just kind of stocking up on matchbooks never hurts anyone. It's a lot of junk food. But we'll have to remember that this is all here, because this is all useful. I see another zombie. Alright, our errors are now at 337. They are going up. Not that guy can't hear me right now. I did get a key to a car. I'm gonna try the doors though. If I could find another gas can, it'd be really huge right now. Ooh, more cigarettes. Nope. I guess I could fill a sack right now. I just leveled up. I just leveled up, everybody. I don't know what I just leveled up, but I did. It didn't tell me what stat. If that sounded familiar to some of you, that was voted in. Someone's banging on something. I can't see outside these windows. Like, these are windows, right? Why can't I see out of them? It's like they're kind of bugged. Which tells me we're probably going to be fighting a couple zombies soon. There you are. Two level ups in a row? That's what I'm talking about. Fun fact about Project Zomboid. One of the first times I played Project Zomboid, ooh, this is a really good find. When you needed to find inventory or bags to put stuff in, they literally gave you the option to use chip bags as bags for carrying things. Which only sort of makes sense. Alright, we cleared this place out of junk food. I've just found another car key. I wasn't even trying. I think I see a VHS store. I kind of want to go that way, but let's drink some liquids first. Our character's getting thirsty. If we can find... Someone's having a bad time out there. There we go, we're not thirsty anymore. I'm gonna take some pops. Let's go check out what's going on over at that VHS store real quick, and then we'll pop on out of here. Alright, we got a big one coming. Nice. He turned immediately. I don't know if he heard me. Okay, we got 3. Me talking might have alerted more, so we're just gonna backpedal and we'll wait for them to get close to us. Two, 3. Something going on in that store. I wonder if that's the store that had the alarm. Oh. This is kind of a surprising find. Oh. I like what I found there with that truck. Yeah, this must be where the alarm went off. Hey, bud. Hey. Hey, bud. Hey. Hello? Scientist voice.
Hey. Hey.
Oh, scientist voice is bugged. Alright, we got our first mod failure in a while. I didn't turn it off, and I'll show proof that I didn't turn it off in a minute, but it does mean that it broke. Run. Alright, that broke. Good to know, good to know. Do I still have it? I do. Drop it. These idiots. We're fine. Our shin was protected by our nice and beautiful magazine. I thought I killed one of them, but I apparently didn't. I made all the zombies into meat. Do the meat zombies rot over time? It's a dumb question. I'm more or less just wondering, do you think the zombies, like, turn a gray after a while? Alright, we got more snacks. Nope. Oh. Guys, we found a gas station. Well, this is actually a good thing for us. I don't think we'll find a manual for generators, but I know that by being in this gas station, we can find ourselves some more maps. There we go. Oh, snap. Okay, we finally found a map that's close to where we are, so we might actually find some more interesting stuff. I don't know what that... Alright, so there's a restaurant, laundry. I can't be the only one left. So the restaurant's gonna have food and medicine. And I don't know if the laundry is going to have any interesting items in it, but now we know that those two locations are going to have something. There's Louisville, or Louisville. Depending on what you like to say, it's really preference. Riverside, since we didn't have that one before. And it goes on more to the left, but the Riverside map does not. Okay, he got to the door, but he doesn't realize the other door is wide open. Oh, there's a couple. Just fucking open the door. Doing a quick scan here. I'm only seeing one guy. 2 people now. You know what? It kind of makes sense. I haven't been hearing the scientists while beating the shit out of these zombies. And I thought I would. I thought I would be hearing them. But now that I'm actually focused in, Scientist mod just straight borked itself. I am seeing 2 more people. I want to clear this area out to make it safe for getting gas. Another zombie. You think you clear stuff out, and then you don't. We're gonna take a little drink. Oh my god. I'm not seeing more. Woodcraft, that's a good one. Everything else is a lot of entertainment stuff, but if we can find better fishing. Fishing might be a really good one. exposure survival. Another exposure survival. The cook show, that's another good one that we got. Pottery for anyone feels like that is something. We're getting the crying of the foxes. Found a car key. What the fuck? Okay. Knox gun owner's guide to fucking words. Guns. Why can't I talk today? Woodcraft episode 3. Controlling nasty crop pests and diseases. I wonder if that will have an effect on our crops. Car zone, that's a good one to have. The cook show, another car zone. Woodcraft. Okay, we've searched this half of the VHS store. We gotta go to the other half, and then we'll, of course, go check and see what we got in the back room there. I'm gonna take a little caffeine pill so we can deal with this drowsiness, and then we'll head back to base, drop a bunch of this stuff off, and then come back out here. Or we'll just load it up into a truck. How electricity works, that's a fantastic one. I saw better fishing. Combat wound management, that seems really important. How to make sushi at home. I think we have that one already. I bet satin and silk are going to be really, really good for things like tailoring. Tangier sounds like a food thing. I might be wrong on that. Another car key, we'll take it. Sounds like zombies are approaching our area. Oh. Okay, we gotta clear out this back room. I think it's this one? No. No. Nothing here worth taking. There might be stuff behind the counter too I should probably take a look at. Nothing. I think someone broke into one of the doors. We might have a sprinter nearby. I thought I was immediately going to get jumped by coming back here, but instead I found another gas can. Junk food. I did grab a sack. I'm going to equip that and just start filling this with junk food as well. I feel like it doesn't hurt. Okay, I'm going to drop this off in this truck. We are getting our moodles to get to critical levels. But we're going to ignore it for now. It's fine. We got 5 gas cans that I got right now. What I plan on doing is filling... Wait, does this one have gas? This one's full. Okay, that's cool. Anywho, let's use this time to rehydrate. I know our character's not doing too hot as far as Moodles goes, but I really do think that we can get away with filling up all 5 gas tanks, putting them in the back of this truck, and then towing our old car back to base. That's going to give us such an advantage, and then all we'll really need from our list is just going to be gas cans, which should be... not gas cans, I meant generator. I need a generator magazine. So we're gonna have to find a bookstore if we can. And we'll use our one car with the broken window to kind of speed through the area and mark as much map as we can, because the goal will now be to essentially get prepared. Also, I just realized it now. I kind of haven't been thinking about the helicopter event at all. And it can happen any day. Okay, I didn't mean for that to happen. Put on the funny hat. Thank you. I don't even think I went upstairs. Okay. I don't know why he did that either. This guy's crazy. Rooftops. Okay. It's like fully covered too. Not like there's a roof over my head, but there's like a nice wall, so if I'm crouching, no one can see me. if I wanted to, this could be a really interesting base location. If you were to set up like a tent and just a bunch of wood crates and start building your outdoor stuff, it'd be kind of neat. Took a lot out of us. I'm also just noticing now there's a sign that says out of gas. But apparently they're not all out of gas. Our body is not enjoying the process of filling all these gas cans. See 2 zombies in the distance. One's approaching, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna take what we've filled so far, put it away, and then rest back up a little bit for our next gamble, essentially. We might actually go to one of these houses and try to sleep in there, because we're getting pretty tired. Okay, so we got the vine boom. That one won the battle that time. I'm looking at a sprinter right now. I don't like it. I'm gonna have to kill that guy. Dude, fuck off. Get in the car. Get in the car. Why aren't you getting in the car? Oh my fucking god. Alright. This is on me. I should have just slept in the truck. I don't know why I didn't. Well, that's the fun thing about challenges, is they don't always go the way you think they're gonna go. I also never know how long the Chaos Run would go for. I think the last one only made it to like 7 videos, so this one making it to 4. Well, hopefully you guys had fun with this series while it lasted and don't feel like it was a total waste of time. I had fun making it for you. And maybe we'll come back to Zomboid someday and do something interesting or new. And I'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye-bye.